197 minutes, 11,120 seconds, roughly 3 hours and 17 minutes. That's about how long it sometimes feels like your brain is inventing reasons not to start homework. Or maybe that's just the runtime of the new Avatar movie. Honestly, who's counting? Meh. Your brain isn't actually timing anything, but if it were, it would win gold in procrastination. Seriously, it could write a thesis on avoiding work if it wasn't too busy binge-watching cat videos in your head. Homework exists, somehow. And your brain, a diva of epic proportions. It will scream, sulk, and convince you that staring at the ceiling is the most productive thing you can do. My job isn't to do your homework. My job is to explain the absurdity of your brain while handing you tiny strategies to trick it into cooperating. Step 1, the 2-minute rule. Anything that takes less than 2 minutes, just do it. Open the textbook, write one answer, scribble a note, maybe doodle a frog for luck. Wink, wink. Yep, that's me, doodled right there. Cute, aren't I? Okay, totally off topic. Anyway, suddenly your brain leans in, whispering, wait, progress? Already? Tiny victories are the closest thing to magic your brain can handle without throwing a tantrum. And yes, it will feel heroic, like opening the fridge at 3 a.m. heroic. Step 2, tiny rewards. Finish a few questions, boom. Take a mini break, stretch, grab a snack. Pretend the universe is applauding, even if it's just a sock on the floor. Your brain responds to bribes like a sugar-hyped toddler, except this toddler is 17, ungrateful, and convinced it's a genius for avoiding work for 3 hours. Celebrate small wins. That chocolate chip? Totally earned. Step 3, the 5-minute sprint. Set a timer. 5 minutes, one task. Convince your brain it's optional. Miraculously, something actually gets done. A paragraph, maybe 2, maybe a few semi-coherent sentences. Your brain thinks it's a hero. Spoiler alert, it's being tricked. Victory. Step 4, change your scenery. Staring at the same wall for hours? Congratulations, you've invented a new form of slow torture. Suddenly, even the floorboards look suspicious. Time to move. 5 steps, 10 steps, maybe a whole room over. Pretend you're on a tiny adventure, Indiana Jones, but with algebra instead of snakes. Fresh scenery tricks your brain into thinking it's starting anew. Step 5, delete distractions. Phone far away. Notifications off. Close every non-essential tab. Yes, even the ones labeled just for research. Your brain will throw a tantrum, crying for attention, but eventually it will notice the homework. Focus is fragile, like holding a butterfly in oven mitts. Treat it gently, or it escapes into YouTube forever. Bonus tip, micro goals, plus self-forgiveness. Don't think, I have to finish this entire essay or my life is over. That's paralysis. Think, I'll do 1 sentence, then the next. Maybe a paragraph. Tiny victories. Each one makes your brain believe it's starring in a heroic saga. Mess up? Reset? Tiny victories don't need perfection. Sometimes they barely need to be legible. Your brain will thank you, begrudgingly. Okay, so let's recap. 2-minute rule, tiny rewards, 5-minute sprint change, scenery, delete distractions, micro goals, plus self-forgiveness. Follow these, and suddenly homework stops being an insurmountable Everest. Still annoying. Still existentially draining. But doable. Maybe even slightly tolerable. Remember, I'm not doing your homework. Not a single word. I'm just a frog giving advice while your brain struggles like a toddler, a cat, and a tiny tyrant all rolled into one. I provide wisdom. You provide the work. Stick around for the next BrainFrog Advice Corner. I'll show you how to remember literally anything. Yes, even the stuff your brain actively wants you to forget. BrainFrog out.